Today, we'll finally see how number bonds is integrated into elementary math. We'll be introducing how to use workings to solve big numbers. Let's jump right into it. In the case of 12 plus 4, the workings will always be in the format where the tens and ones are aligned. So, we write down the question accordingly in the workings like this. We will always start with the ones place. So, 2 plus 4 gives you 6. Since 1 in the tens place has nothing to add on, we bring down the 1, which you can see between the equal sign. You derive your answer as 16. This works similarly for subtraction. In the case of 15 minus 2, we put the numbers accordingly into the working format. When working with the ones, 5 minus 2 gives you 3. Then, we can bring down the 1 as there's nothing to minus in the tens place. This gives you the answer of 13. If you see the pattern here, the working is derived from the concept of number bonds. You can check out the previous videos to understand the concept behind number bonds. Now, let's move on to higher level questions. Let's say you're given a question like this: 16 plus 7. As usual, we write down the question accordingly in the working. Then, we'll start with the ones place. 6 plus 7 gives you a total of 13. As we learn in number bonds that 13 can be broken down into 10 and 3. We can write down the number 3 as it belongs to the ones place and carry the number 1 to the tens place, as we know that 1 tens equals to 10 ones. Now, we focus on the tens place, and we can see that there's nothing to add from below, but we need to add back the 1 tens back. So, 1 plus 1 gives you 2. So, we derive with a final answer of 23. Now, let's try subtraction. Let's say you're given a question like 20 minus 4. As usual, we will write down the question in our workings. Then, we will start with the ones place. However, we see a problem here where we cannot use 0 to minus 4 away. So, what we can do is to borrow from the tens place. We can borrow 1 tenth, which is equals to 10 ones. So, we cancel the 2 from the tens to end up with 1 as we borrow. And we transfer the 1 tenth to the ones place. As 1 tenth is equivalent to 10 ones, you can now use 10 to minus 4, which gives you 6. Now, we move on to the tens place. Since there's nothing for you to minus off, you can bring down the 1. Hence, your final answer is 16. That's all for now. There are a few questions for you to try out in the meantime, and the answers will be revealed in the next video. See you then!